Hi everyone, I'm Sean Healy. I'm the principal at Olympus Junior High School. And the reason you're watching this is your son or daughter has Exploratory in their schedule. And I wanted to take a few moments along with Mr. Shafto, the leader of our Exploratory department, to help you understand the development and evolution of this unique class during distance learning. Now, in a typical schedule, most of our students would have trimester-long enrichments that would change every trimester, and they come in different buckets. So we have our STEM enrichments like coding, environmental studies, medical detectives, and flight and space. We have our art enrichments, ceramics, ceramics, art, and I would even qualify woodshop as an art class. And then the experiential type things, positive psychology and life skills are different enrichments. And we are hoping that each student would get some experience from each of those buckets of enrichment throughout their time at Olympus Junior High School. However, in distance learning, a lot of those classes don't translate very well to online formats. Imagine a woodshop class that there might be only one or two things that you might be able to do in a distance learning format for woodshop, or life skills, or coding, or any of the other robust hands-on enrichments that we have here at this school. But there are some really good things from every single one of those enrichment classes. So what we have done is, in a school-wide collaboration from every teacher that would be teaching one of these trimester-long enrichments, is we've all collaborated and put all of those good things that translate into distance learning into one class, Exploratory. So they're going to get a chance to explore a lot of different things throughout the trimester. The other unique challenge that we had with distance learning is that in the spring we recognized that there was not enough time for us to really check in with our students to make sure that they have all of the support that they need, both academic, technology support, or social emotional support. And they really didn't have a lot of opportunities to connect with one another. So what we've done is, with enrichment, is that we have that time built into their day every single day. That they are working with, most of the time, they're working with a teacher that they've already had. Maybe it's their core teacher, so they have extra time working with their core teacher. Or maybe it's Mr. Shafto. Mr. Shafto is leading our exploratory collaboration because he is the one that would be teaching enrichments all day long. Woodshop, ceramics, and life skills. So when we put all of these things together into one trimester-long enrichment, we've built in the support for our students, we've built in opportunities for them to connect, and we've built in enrichment opportunities that are not diluted down. We've actually taken all the good stuff from all of our enrichments and concentrated them into one experience. Now, it is our hope that if we come back to campus, we will reinstate all of our robust hands-on enrichments. So at the end of the trimester, if we get the green light to come back onto campus, then everyone's schedule will then change into one of those really cool trimester-long enrichments. And again, it's a rotation. So over your time, over 2 years at Olympus Junior High School, hopefully you'll get a taste of a lot of different enrichments. At junior high, you don't have to specialize in anything. So at the high school, then you have some more selection on what you could do. But we want to give you an opportunity to really try out some things that you wouldn't necessarily have tried before. So to give you a little bit more detail about how the enrichment looks from a teacher perspective, I want to toss this over to my esteemed colleague, Mr. Paul Shafto, and he will take you through to the end.
Thank you, Mr. Healy. Welcome back to School Night. I'm Mr. Shafto. I'm one of 8 teachers that are now teaching exploratory enrichment class in distance learning. As Mr. Healy explained, some of our classes just didn't translate really well to being online. I'm in my ceramics class, and there is clay dust everywhere. You do not want this being trounced through your house. So all the teachers that are teaching the exploratory class got together and made a Google Classroom that we could all put our own thoughts in and lesson plans from different enrichments that we've all taught before, or even just different thoughts of how this class could go. And so the nice thing is your kid's going to get a little bit of different items throughout this trimester, not just what that teacher can present. So I kind of explained it like this to the kids. We're all playing baseball, right? And yeah, we can move some positions around, but someone's got to pitch, someone's got to play left field, someone's got to be the first baseman. Heck, someone's got to be the manager in the dugout. We're all doing the same thing. We're all playing baseball. We're all at the baseball game. We just kind of approach the game a little bit differently. And that's the nice thing about exploratory class, is because all us teachers are a little bit different. And so you're going to have, or really your child's going to have, a different feel for what teacher they have. But we're all pulling from the same, I'm going to say, grab bag. We're all going to pull from that kind of grab bag and be in the same book. We might not be all on the same page at the same time, but we're probably going to be around that same chapter or in that same book somewhere along the line in the trimester. So when kids are talking, and I know they talk, it's like, hey, I'm doing this in exploratory class. Chances are that kid's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Well, maybe 2 weeks from now, they'll be doing it because the teacher had a different path to where they're going. So one thing about exploratory that I'm kind of excited about is it gives us exploratory teachers another chance to make a connection with your child. And with this distance learning, that's invaluable. And them making connections with teachers and making connections with kids on, kids in their class is just going to help them later on when we get back onto campus or right now in this distance learning. Thank you for watching this video. And as part of the exploratory department, I know that every one of us is really looking forward to making a connection with your child and just getting through this distance learning so we can get back onto campus and really do what we're all comfortable with, and that's being with your kids and teaching them something that we love to do. So thank you for coming to Back to School Night. If you have any questions, please email your teachers.